Moving on to the order book, our work in hand at the 30th of June was 279.4 million, which is up significantly on this time last year. At the half year, we're at 303 million, and what hasn't come into these numbers is the water to grade contract we won for Fleur for the GLNG project for Santos. That's circa 40 million, and so that combined with the sales that we're trading each month, our orders in hand have been lifting nicely. And what's particularly encouraging is that we've got around $643 million of what I would call high quality tenders which are capable of being awarded in the coming period. My problem is I don't know when they're actually going to drop, but I guess my instinct is that it'll probably have a second half bias towards it. In respect to the people part of our business, now WDS is a self-performed business, and I'm particularly pleased with the attitudes and the performance of our staff, and I want to acknowledge that in these results. We couldn't have done it without all of our staff. Having the people that can do the work will be a key requirement going forward. We see a robust demand for labour continuing in mining. There still is capacity in the E&I space, but as these contracts that we can see out there start to be awarded, the industry will tighten up and probably have an effect more in 2012. We are projecting employee growth in the coming year, albeit probably biased towards the latter half of the financial year. As you can see, our numbers have been fairly stagnant over the 12 months. We've been watching our employee numbers pretty closely across our business and managed that particularly well. We have a number of initiatives to I guess counter some of the looming employee issues. We've got a Woman in Mining Indigenous Employment Program with support from the Queensland Government and also from a number of our clients, and we're getting good interest in that. We have a graduate program and undergraduate scholarships in place for some of our skilled staff, and we have a focused recruitment process based on assessment centre structures to assist in retaining and attracting clean skin labour into both of our businesses. Moving forward into what's our strategy, as we move forward into this coming financial year, we're particularly pleased that if we look in the centre of the circle, our business is leveraged to two sectors that both have recurring work. I mean, we have to be employed just for the existing volumes to go out, but as you'll see on future slides, the workload is projected to increase, and I think we're particularly pleased to be in those two sectors. There are, strange it may seem, going to be some opportunities come out of the carbon tax. The miners will be taxed for fugitive emissions, and both our mining and our E&I business are both positioned to work in the industry to capture and degassing opportunities, both simply the degassing out of the mines, but also the monetarisation side of it. We have an increased focus on support services, on where we're actually doing work. We're very focused on materials handling opportunities and associated work across the sectors we're currently working in. We believe we're very well positioned for the CSG LNG flowline works, and from a geographical point of view, our focus is very much on Australia. We because of the opportunities presenting themselves as we look forward, we are reviewing our activities in the Middle East. That business has performed to expectations, but the sheer volume of opportunities in Australia, we'll be reviewing that and provide further updates at the AGM. And in our mining business, not only are we seeing, as said, opportunities from just the existing workflow volumes, but we are targeting a number of new brownfield and greenfield mine expansions. And the thing that makes us deliver that strategy, we've got, as Anne mentioned, a tremendous balance sheet where we have the ability to take on CapEx some good margins, that might have bonding capacity and working capital requirements. We have a tremendous workforce. We have our own workforce. We're not dependent on third parties. They're skilled, and they've got the specialised equipment, and that specialised equipment is located in regional workshops across the coalfields, and we've got a very large facility in our business right in the heart of the CSG at Dalby. We have the largest contractor-owned underground coal mining fleet, and we've got a good management system that we're continually focused on improving, and an improving discipline on managing and business management. If we move to slide 15, I want to speak a few minutes about one of those enablers, which is our plant and equipment, which we've not spoken a bit previously. That's a montage of some of the equipment, and I can answer questions on what some of this gear does if you wish. But on slide 16, we believe we've got the largest contractor-owned mining fleet and support facilities in Australia. We've got four fabrication and support workshops spread across the New South Wales and Queensland coalfields. We've got 5 road headers. We've got 5 continuous miners, of which 2 are undergoing rebuilds as we speak, 10 shuttle cars. We've got 13 LHDs, and we've got 8 new ones on order, which are all will be delivered over the coming 8 months or so for a major client up in Queensland. We've got 5 feeder breakers, 3 shotcrete rigs, and 9 personnel transporters with another 2 on order. And as I said, we've got opportunities where we may be able to invest further. On our E&I business, again, a montage of some of our equipment. Happy to take questions on what the photos mean. I will point you to the top left-hand corner, which is an aerial shot of our Dalby laydown yard. We've got a very large yard on slide 18. 15,000 square metre facility at Dalby, positioned right in the heart of the CSG area that can service that all that work. We've got a fabrication facility at Gatla, 2,500 square metres of undercover fabrication and 7,500 square metres of laydown yard. We've got 2 mobile camps, 40 additional beds ordered, and an approval for another 40 beds. And I have to say, I sometimes think we should be a camp operator. The demand for accommodation is often one of the key things to get work. We've got 4 fast fusion welders and another approved, 6 bucket wheel trenchers, 7 rock saws, 2 padding machines, 20 excavators, 23 side booms. Our dozers and graders, loaders, backhoes. These are actually, we're reviewing this kind of equipment. We can hire this stuff, and our focus is more around the specialised equipment. And the stuff that you can hire from third parties we'll probably do more of that. And drilling rigs, we've got 4 drilling rigs, 2 lateral, 2 vertical, and we have another 2 on order who both have contracts to commence work on in the coming months. And we've got 15 TBM. So, in summary, both of our businesses have got good quality plant and equipment, well positioned, well supported, and this is one of the tools you need to do the work that's coming up. Look, just on the opportunities of the business, slide 19, it's a slide perhaps in a different format that you've seen previously, but since we spoke last, there's now 3 major proponents have FID approval with the Australian Pacific LNG is the last one. What this slide is attempting to show is the volume of work that WDS is well positioned, or what we've currently been doing for these kind of clients, and what has to be done in the coming years, and it's the opportunity that's there, and this is in part starting to be evidenced by that large, I guess, amount of tenders that we've got sitting out there at the moment, and I have to say it's still pretty early days for these tenders to come to market. Very encouraging. And again, on the coal side, this is an IBIS report. It's one we used at the half year, and again it's showing forecast sellable coal output increasing, and our business is uniquely positioned that the kind of work we do has to happen just to maintain production, and our clients are all forecasting lifting production. So again, we enjoy being in the sectors we're in. So let's moving to outlook on page 21. Clearly, our business is right at the forefront. Our clients have a very high focus on safety, as we do. We don't want any of our people to go home harmed. We have a zero harm policy, and it is a discriminator in